Hello everyone, my name is Milagros. I am the creator of Binah Tarot. These are the tarot scopes for the month of November in regards of love for each one of the 12 zodiac signs. Because this is a general reading, you can always check your ascendant, your moon sign and Venus. Let's begin. So Cancer, this is your love scope for the month of November. I'm sorry about the light. I have to use artificial light, unlike the previous 3 horoscopes I did, because time zone. I am currently living in Berlin and the sun is gone by 4, so it is a little bit tricky to get to record everything on time. I hope it's good enough. I hope it's on focus and you can get to see the images. So, to begin with, we have the Sun card in the middle. And as you can see, the Sun is a good card. It's a card that has to do with happiness. It's a card that has to do with success. It has to do with bringing things to the light. So I think that if I see this card in relation to the whole reading, there is a situation that you want to be positive about. You want clarity. You're searching for clarity. And it might seem a little bit difficult to get that clarity at this point, because you feel that there is more information to be revealed. You feel that there is still some things to speak about. There is still some things to measure up. As you can see, we have the Justice card here. And it's crossing the main position of the reading. So there is still something that you have to clear so that you can enjoy the clarity, so that you can have more information or better information in regards to what is concerning you. I get a feeling of dissatisfaction in the past. With the 7 of Pentacles appearing. Maybe you were waiting for something, or you were waiting on somebody, and whatever you were waiting on was just not satisfactory enough for you, and eventually it might have not been, it might have not developed in the way that you were expecting it to. So that is, you're still looking to that past, you're still looking to that situation. I get to see the King of Wands as what is in your mind, in your head, what is crossing your mind actually. And this can be yourself trying to take the initiative on something, trying to break the current stage that you are going through, trying to break the confusion, bring some light. This is a fire sign, to bring some light into this situation. And this card is particular, or it can be related to people from fire signs as well. It might be that there is involvement, or that the person that is in your mind is somebody from fire signs such as Leo, Aries or Sagittarius. That is in your mind, but what I see lying beneath is the 10 of Swords. And the 10 of Swords is a card of pain, of endings. Actually, of a painful ending, a situation that cannot go any further because the difficulties have been beyond what you can stand, beyond what you can handle. And as you can see on the image, on the picture of the card, it is a man that has been pierced by 10 swords, and it's just like there's blood. It's a lot of pain. The night is coming. It was day, but the light is coming. So it has to do with pain, with a situation that had to go in a certain way because it couldn't go any further. You try to be patient, but this situation is still related. It's still there. It might be something that superficially doesn't seem so difficult or so painful or so hard to deal with, but deep within is more complicated than it seems from the outside. And you're trying to cope with that. And I say that because the current situation or the current mood is a Five of Cups. And the Five of Cups have to do with pain, with loss, actually. Not pain precisely, but with loss. Thinking about what has been lost. And if you see the card carefully, you can see that there is this man and there are 5 cups, and the 2 of them, as you can see, the 3 of them are fallen, and he's looking at the fallen cups while there's 2 that are still standing. And this tells me that it's a situation in which you feel you have lost it all, though you haven't. Let's say what is particular in regards to water signs is that whenever it comes to emotions, the things feel magnified. And in this situation, you feel that the pain, the disappointment have been magnified, and you feel that you have lost more than what you have lost. You might be missing out on the things that are still standing for you. So if you are in a relationship, it might be that you are trying to get over a situation that couldn't go any further. Some discussion, some problem, some sort of misunderstanding, or something that has ended and you're trying to get over it, but it's still uncomfortable to think of it. You're still in a healing process. And if you're single and searching or looking for somebody, or maybe beginning something with somebody, it might feel that it's maybe not the right time. And though you want to move forward and go for it and go for the adventure and go for the fire and be passionate again, the pain is subconsciously still there. But what I see on the surroundings is the 2 of Pentacles, which is a man that is juggling with 2 coins. And he's trying to decide what way to take, what road to take, if there is clarity, or trying to search for clarity within a specific place or role. And this man, this other person is giving probably the impression that he's not decided, that he's not very sure about what he or she wants. And you are maybe just waiting on him to make a decision, or her to make a decision. And the person doesn't seem to be quite sure about what they want. It might also have to do with you having more than one option. Maybe you having to decide, should I go back to my ex or should I go with a new guy? Like there is the situation is not yet defined in regards to choices, and the choices can involve different people, or the people having different approaches to the situation, or being just undecided in regards to what they want. I see on the unexpected position, have the 3 of Pentacles, which is a progression from the 2 of Pentacles, and it has to do with you putting on the table these doubts, trying to sort out what they want. It is probably a conversation that you have not expected, and it will come in a moment that you have probably not planned, or you will not plan. And it will happen in a way where you will maybe try to open up and speak some things through. Maybe if you are trying to build something with this person, it will be like the first rock in order to make a foundation from it. It's important. There might be the case that there is going to be somebody else in the conversation. It can have to do with couple counseling and that kind of situations, in case you are going through some sort of therapy. In case you're single, it might be that you will be talking to a friend and saying, hey, I like this girl, maybe you know her, maybe you can hook me up with her, or that kind of situation. But it might involve somebody else in the picture, maybe trying to lend a helping hand. As for the future position, I have this star that is the Hope card, and this is very compatible with signs such as Cancer and Pisces. It tells, and it's actually a very hopeful message, that it doesn't matter how hard life is, how big of a heartbreak you might have had in the past, you can still look forward to a better future. And that is very, very important during this month. There is still hope. There is still something to look forward to. And you are going to keep it going. You are going to use it as motivation to keep the month going. And it's going to open the door, it's the key to communication, the Ace of Swords. cutting a situation that has been painful, and after the 10 you have again the 1. It's like closing a cycle and beginning again, but not with a sword pierced on you. It is a sort of right, a sort of fight. You are fighting for your truth. You are fighting to let your feelings show. You are fighting to make the things work in a different way because you are motivated by hope, by this star. As the advice, I get the Moon card, and this card suggests me that you should not be afraid of facing your own demons or your dark sides, because we all have dark shades within us, and they actually help us quite a lot if we know how to deal with them and to embrace also the darkness that we have within ourselves, which is not bad. It doesn't mean that you need to be depressive and that. It just means that the pain that we have been through is also part of us, and it actually makes us stronger and wiser for the future. For whoever who has watched my videos previously, I'm going to be posting them in this channel, my own channel from now on, and I'm going to be working on the tarot scopes for 2018. So if you're interested, you can always subscribe and enable the notifications so that you will receive an alert on the upcoming videos. The prices for my personal readings have been decreased so that everybody has a possibility to book a reading if you're interested in having me check any topic or area of interest that we can see together, and I can always give you my insight and some advice in regards to that. My website is under construction, so you can get the information on the types of readings I provide, and you can book them through my Facebook page, which I am going to be listing down below. Besides the monthly tarot scopes, the 2018 tarot scope, I am going to be posting reviews, videos regarding astrological transits, a very interesting introduction to cartomancy. I am also going to be developing a tarot course that will be available on my website on the upcoming months, and on the upcoming weeks I am going to be launching a contest in which you can win a free tarot reading made by me. So you can keep tuned on my Facebook page in order to see which are the guidelines to participate. There are going to be many interesting and exciting things coming along the way, so bear with me and leave any suggestion that you may have on the comments down below. If you like this video, you can always give it a thumbs up, share it and subscribe, and see you on the next video. Thank you very much for tuning in. Goodbye.